All right, guys. It's the last stream of 13 Sentinels again. Well, we didn't quite have enough time last time. Regardless of how we did or didn't do on the missions, I feel like we still wouldn't have had time. So we're gonna finish it up today. And how is everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Happy hump day, guys. Oh man. This week is a long week for me. Work-wise, it feels long. Lazaro Flores, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bunny Brigade. We're glad you're here. Who we have tonight here? Mystery, Doom, Ling, Frost, Clamp, Regis, Jin, and Will. Mr. Lazaro, hello, how are you doing? Oh boy. Hey, Yasin Baba. Bye. Good to see you guys. Thank you guys for joining me tonight, spending a few minutes or hours or however long you're going to be here, hanging out with us. Feels like 2 weeks. Today was just my Tuesday. And I legit thought, like... I legit thought it was my 3rd day in the week, and it's only my 2nd. So I'm a little bit disappointed. Tired. Just tired. Hi, Ultimate's Darkness. Hello, Marco. What's up? Hi, Alvaro. Wait, I don't understand that reference, Doom. But yeah, guys, I'm doing good. Just sleepy. Just sleepy. But I have my water. It's from the Street Fighter movie. Yeah, I never saw it. The excellent Street Fighter movie. Hello, Psycho. I'm not sure when you say that if you're being for real or... Wasn't there like... Isn't there a Street Fighter movie that people actually like, they like it? Or do they just ironically like it? Do they actually like it? I know there's a Dragon Ball movie that's god-awful. Like the worst in existence. Or was that the Mario one? I think they're both pretty bad. It's not a good movie, but Raul Julia's performance is so hammy it's worth seeing. I see. More ironic, but entertaining nonetheless. Well, maybe someday I'll watch it. I don't know. Yeah, Evolution. The Dragon Ball movie made you cry blood. That sounds like something you might want to get checked out by a doctor. Hi, Bleens. It's campy. That sounds fun. The Junes concert. That's something that was not in the original Persona 4, right? Hi, Legion's Gore. What's up? You wish you could erase your memories of watching the Dragon Ball Evolution movie. I'm sorry. How was my day? Pretty good. Pretty good. Not, I mean, I worked, so it was as good a day as it could be. Me going to work. It wasn't a particularly stressful day today. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, thank you, Alvaro. Reminds me. I wanted to tell you guys a story. So I came into work this morning at 5:30 in the morning. It's still dark outside, and I come in, and the girl who's the lead catering coordinator at our store, she lets me in, and And she was like, the manager's not here. He's not here yet. So he wasn't there. And she's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I texted him. I'm about to call him. But, you know, like, how are we going to open the store without, like, because we need, like, manager codes, manager to open the safe to get the money out of the safe and everything. And long story short, he doesn't respond. We're about to have to open, which, I mean, we can still run the store. We can't take cash, you know, without the cash registers. We could take credit cards and such. So we're getting everything ready. We're all doing our jobs and stuff. She's trying to do the manager stuff at the same time doing her catering order, which poor thing, but she did a great job. So she ended up calling our general manager, and he's like, I'll try to call him. If he doesn't answer, then I'll come in. So he ends up coming in, and then at around, so we opened at 6. So 7:30, this guy who was supposed to open the store walks through the front door, and he's like, I fell asleep in my car. He arrived to work. But he was early. And he ended up falling asleep in his car. He wasn't in our parking lot. He was in the parking lot, like, to the side of us. But, yeah, he wasn't driving. He the good thing. But he, we were all, like, scrambling, and we're like, where is this guy? And he was literally, like, right there the whole time. And we were us three, the catering girl and then the manager, we were talking about it, and I said something. I don't even remember what I said, but it made him, he started laughing as he's drinking his coffee, which clearly he needed, and he just spit his coffee all over the floor. It was amazing. It was so funny. I don't know, just the thought of, like, he was there the whole time. Our general manager had to wake his ass up, rush over to work, you know, and he was just chilling in the parking lot. You wish you could fall asleep like that? I know. I try to take naps on my lunch in my car, and I can't. I can't fall asleep. I can't do it. The sun is, like, attacking me right now. You guys see this? What's my best game I played so far this year? I do not answer that kind of question because we always reveal my top games of the year at the end of the year on the end of the year special stream that we do. So you'll have to wait and see. Someone was trying to get on the inside track. I know, people. Yeah, this right here. It's peeking through the blinds. Clamp's always trying to get me to reveal something. He hasn't succeeded yet. Hi, Shamrai. How are you doing? Thank you, Lazaro. Thank you. So, have I ever had a strange or creepy experience at my work? A strange or creepy experience. Nothing's coming to mind right now. One of my managers tends to get assaulted by customers. One guy was trying to steal something from our bakery that before the pandemic, we used to have this table out in the center of the entrance, kind of like, it wasn't like right by the entrance, but it was like kind of like in the middle of the front area. And we would put like different pastries and boxes of goodies and stuff for people to pick up and then take to the counter to pay. He tried to steal something from there, and he pulled a knife on my manager when she was like, hey, you can't take that. And something else happened to her. Oh, no. Okay. I have something, actually. Something really strange or creepy, I guess. I'm not sure what the right term would be, but I wasn't there. It was on a Sunday recently, like a couple weeks ago. There was a dead person somewhere in the parking lot area, like in some bushes or something. And I'm not sure exactly like how close it was to our actual store, but it was somewhere in like our parking lot or like one of the neighboring parking lots, that there was a dead body that one of our I don't know if I told you guys this already. I can't remember. I don't think I did, but it was like a homeless person. They didn't have a car, but yes, you are right about the forever part. One of our customers came and told our manager, and she didn't want to go out there, so she got the manager who fell asleep in his car, that same guy. He went out with another guy, and they went and they were like trying to see if they could, they didn't know if he was asleep or what, but they were like shouting at him to try to wake him up. He didn't respond, so they called the the ambulance or whatever, and yeah, it was a dead body. Glad I wasn't there. Dead body. Hi, Milo. Welcome, Milo. How you doing? Risei sings True Story English version by Laura Bailey, and the Japanese one is by Rie Kugimiya. Dead body? Yeah, you missed it. You missed the story. Is that creepy enough for you, Alvaro? There was a body that was found near my work on one day recently that I was at home, not working. But yeah, welcome. Okay, I already have the yeah, you're welcome. I already have I need curtains. I think I need curtains. These blinds are they have more large holes in them than my old ones at my old house. Okay, so I have the game loaded up here already. I went to load my save. Wait, what happened? Nine minutes ago. Oh, Lazaro. Oh, okay, that's why it didn't show up in the Twitch chat. Here, let me do this. Will it play? Oh, I'm trying to play the alert. Well, Lazaro, thank you for the $1 donation. Oh, maybe it doesn't play because it's $1. I think it has to be $2. Lazaro says, I just watched you playing... The fuck was that? Watched you playing Gris on YouTube, cried with the finale. Thanks for playing that game, lady. Oh, you're welcome. That was such a good game. That was one that Ling recommended to me. Am I gonna play a horror game for Halloween? We are going to play, after this, we're gonna play Little Nightmares 2. I mean, I know it's not like, I don't have anything planned that well, I don't know. The medium, I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it has jump scares or anything, but we're gonna play Little Nightmares 2 in the medium. And I don't know if we'll do Alan Wake, but it's a possibility. Possibility. I think this is gonna be the final battle. Do we want to go and retry this battle, or do we want to just do this? Because we could spend the rest of the stream figuring out what the heck was going on in this game. But yeah, we do have some Halloween or October themed games planned. Just a couple short ones. I think at this point, I kind of just want to, I don't know, this, how long do you think it's going to take to do this battle and the rest? I don't know. Maybe we should just do it. So what I tried to do was I tried to load up, because we wanted to take Juro, right? So I wanted to load the previous save before I allocated all of our points, but it turns out I saved after allocating our points, but before starting the battle. So if I want to take Juro, he's not going to be very like leveled up compared to everybody else. So that kind of sucks, but he does have, well, I have 193,000. So we got some meta chips, I think. I think we did actually get some meta chips from that last battle. So yeah, okay. I think actually we'll be able to upgrade him quite a bit. So I take it back. Okay, oh gosh, all the people are coming in here. What the hell? Where'd you guys come from? Oh, Alan Wake. It's structured like a TV show with 1 to 2 hour episodes. Oh, might be a good choice if you want to play another game off stream. Ah, okay. Clamp's like, just play the game. I don't care if you do it on stream. I don't care if you do it off stream. Just play the game. How many episodes is it, by the way? Hi, Cry. Hi, Vic. Hi, James. Hi, Zenny. Thank you guys for being here. I'm excited. Okay, let's just enhance some stuff and we'll just give him some stuff and then we'll go. We'll just do it. You know? I made my peace with the last battle. We won. It just feels like I feel like I got defeated. You know, I feel like we failed the mission, but we didn't. It's like weird, you know? Like, it's not like I feel like a failure because of how bad we did. Like, my brain is like, we failed. We have to redo it because otherwise we can't progress. And I'm like, no, we didn't fail. We just did it horribly. Oh, tell Wonka I said hi. I actually saw his tweet. Oh, is he maybe watching? He might be watching. Are you here, Wonka? Are you watching? He can't log into his account right now. I saw his tweet about it. He's watching. Okay. All right. We're gonna do this. Heavy knuckles, plasma. Sentry guns are +8. Everything else is +7. That's probably fine. I want to go in here and we want to do like generator. Some armor. Some of this. Oh, somebody, wait, who was it? Didn't somebody have something that was like, I put points in? Who was it? Oh, here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, good thing I've remembered about that. All right, there we go. There we go. Let's save it. We're using up all the save spots yet. Hi, Z dude. Hi, RPG fan. Welcome back. We finished the battle. We didn't do it very well, but we did finish it. And now we're about to do the final battle. Can you give me a tip for the final battle? Sure. I'm okay with tips. I'm okay with gameplay suggestions. We are going to fight a horde of many kaiju. That is what we're gonna do. James, I hope you're doing well. That goes for everybody. Hope you guys are all doing swell. Try not to die. You know, I never thought to do that. Clamp, you might be onto something there. You might just be onto something. You have a 3-day weekend coming up? Awesome. Do you have any plans? Maybe just you have a lot that you need to do, right? It'd be nice if we could just rest, have a 3-day weekend and rest. But honestly, on my days off, I'm like working super hard on various things. The next team after this, Alvaro, is going to be... Oh God, what the fuck? Little Nightmares 2. Speaking of nightmares, big nightmares. What's up? What? Did you enjoy your bath? Okay, is that what you came in here for? Okay. I'm glad. Thank you for sharing. Is there anything else you need? You're just gonna stand there looking weird? Okay. Ugh. I need curtains. Okay. Husbando finally used our new bathtub for the first time. I haven't even used it yet. Okay. This is your first 13 Sentinel stream? Well, it's gonna be your last. Don't use my meta points too early? Okay. Well, I have, I know you suggest to bring 2 Gen 2s, but I put all my points into these characters here. Well, actually, I have points in Iori, but I kind of wanted... I'm going to try this. If we end up failing, then maybe we will reassess who we're bringing. We could bring Iori, because I did put points, many points into her as well. But we're going to try this, okay? And I'm going to try not to use my meta points too early, because there was one battle that I did that, and it was pretty rough. I think that was one that we died in. That was because we were using 4 people on the strike team only, though. Okay. All right. Oh, James, thank you for gifting a sub to Ling. I appreciate that so much. Let's go. I think this is gonna be the final battle anyways. You know, it could not be, but we're here in the final area. And this is our last chance. It's the last chance for these characters to, you know, live on. Because there's no more looping. And that's it. Look, there's a baseball stadium. Okay, here we go.
We're up against the wall here. Would really love a clue about what's gonna happen.
A horde of kaiju is what I'm hearing, Shu. A horde of kaiju.
How much do you know about universal control? Well, it manages the world, right? Keeps things running smooth, keeps us thinking we're from our own eras. So why would it let some crazy disaster like this go unchecked? What, you're saying it's not working?
Universal control is still operating. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting headlines of this happening around the world.
So, the system doesn't think this is unusual? That's right. Because it's checking it against the decode inside you. It convinces the system that's a normal process. That's when the Daimos appear. Universal control has no idea it's under attack.
The mainframe gets taken over before it can even register anything. It forces a manual system reset.
Okay, so that's why it gets reset from the loops. Before it can even realize what's going on, a reset is forced.
If it was aware of any of this, it'd never let this situation even happen.
It still hasn't picked up on the problem? This whole giant robot apocalypse thing is kinda hard to miss.
The Aegis severs the link. It can't detect any of this.
Cutting off its connection to its nerves. Like a doctor's anesthetic before the knife.
It's numb to the intrusion. And that's why we have to wake it up and show it the threat. We have to make the system understand. This is not normal. It's a state of emergency.
But then what happens?
So how do we do that? I can broadcast the terminal link signal from the command ship I'm on. By routing the signal through here, I can reconnect the link severed by the Aegis. That should make Universal Control finally realize what's going on. So this was your big fallback plan? Yes. It's the only option we have left.
Well, we better hope it works
And that'll
then.
fix all of this? We won't have to fight anymore? Not yet. You've still got 5 minutes and 44 seconds until the mainframe is ready. If the final terminal is taken over before then, when the world gets reset, you'll all vanish along with it. This is the moment of truth. The final battle.
No turning back.
Please, protect us all.
So do we have 5 minutes to do this one?
They don't stand a chance. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's start placing our defense. Oh, God. Okay, hordes of kaiju, guys. Hordes of kaiju.
Back me up.
Always think ahead.
Guess we should just start with the interceptors. I only had Goto with the shield, huh? Because I took Iori out. Honestly, I just wanted the 2 big firepower hitters. Thought it would be fun to have and useful to have missile rain and super large missile. But it kind of decreases our team's utility a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. Let's just put the interceptors out. I would like to have someone shield the interceptors, but I don't have anyone to do that. But that's okay. Maybe. Probably. Okay. You're gonna chill for a second. You're gonna do anti-air defensive flares. You're gonna do the same.
Not this time.
Let's see.
Is that okay? I beat it. Let's go, National.
All right, let's just start. We don't want to get overrun, so let's just start doing this. I'm gonna go over here because they have some with the missile rain. Get rid of some of these rockets that are coming our way. Okay, let's get some shields on our interceptors here.
What do I do?
Okay, you
Okay.
get your EP ready to go because I'm gonna send you out here.
Gotta do something.
Missile rain.
This isn't so hard.
Nothing big is coming up yet. We're just fighting little guys yet. I don't know if I want to use the super large missile at this point in time. Just gonna have her chill for a bit. She has full EP. Interesting. Even after using that. I'm gonna wait for this thing to drop.
Stay on guard.
Something's coming, and I'm gonna see what it is. Do I need to get rid of some missiles? My anti-air should take care of some of these rockets, right?
How's this?
My flares?
Good. That's that. This place is intense.
Or do they not? Okay, charge your EP.
Now then.
Okay, here's a big guy. Here's a high quad here. Any Apsos? Here is an RPF. Here we have a Terra carrier. They're all spread out. I don't see any apps. Wait. Here, Apsos. Okay.
I guess let's stay
All
on
right,
guard.
Tomi. It's your turn. Super large missile. Let's get in here. Boom.
Now then.
Charge your EP. Let's place some more sentries. Let's get one on this side. All right, my Gen 1s need to start going. Ogata needs his EP, but this guy is ready to move. So I'm gonna take him around. What's the bigger threat, the RPF or the carrier?
Let's see.
What does the carrier do again?
The practice
What's in a
round's
carrier?
over.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is where I need the super large missile at. Okay, I guess that answers that question. I don't want him to move in there. I'm gonna have him go over here.
Number 12 moving out. What can I do?
That looks a little looking a little scary up in here.
Back me up.
Looking a little bit scary up in here.
What do I do?
Okay. Let's do the limiter removal. And oh shit.
What now? They're like any other punks.
I guess defend. Okay, I have another super large missile here at the ready somehow. How does she have her EP? Is it because she destroyed a bunch of shit? Okay, I want to get the Apsos, the two big guys. Let's go. Super large missile. Terminal is good. We have some rockets coming towards us. Kind of makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but I don't know if I want to use my EMP right now. My terminal, my meta EMP. More sentry guns.
Unbelievable.
Limiter removal. Where's Goto? Goto, he's defending. Okay, he's almost ready. I can't get behind. Wait, no, I can't get behind. That thing's in the way. I'm gonna go for this RPF. With the limiter removal, it should just take it out. Okay, now let's EMP over here.
The last adjustments are going smooth.
Okay.
Just hold out a little longer.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay, Goto. You're ready to do your shield? I'm my boy here.
Shields up. I'll make it work.
Okay, let's move you. I'm gonna have you go ahead and take out some more of these guys.
Here it comes.
Okay. The terminal is still at 100%. So I have to assume that the the flares, whatever, are doing their jobs. Where do I want another? Oh god. Okay, they are really closing in on us fast.
I'll make it work.
Let's EMP, because I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable here. Okay, nobody seems to be in any immediate danger. Let's throw some interceptors out there. I just see a lot of red on my map. Just see a lot of red. Oh, we have another super large missile. How is this? This is crazy. Should we want to go here? Or do we want to go here? I want to go here. Okay. This side of the map is getting pretty clear, so we're gonna move you down this way and hope for the best. You defend.
Okay. What now?
We're gonna get you, I guess, starting to move up here. There's just a lot of stuff.
Number 10 moving out.
Okay, so we can put more sentry guns. Is there anything else I might want to do here instead? Rocket launchers? Or more, probably the sentry is gonna be the best, our best bet.
What next?
Incoming heat signatures. Where? How do I zoom out again? Oh, am I zoomed out? Shit, look at all this.
Let's go. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
I want missile rain. I don't know if I want to use the heal team EP right now.
They got me.
I don't feel comfortable here. Like, he's too close to this red circle. I need him over here. But I'm kind of afraid to do that. There's an Apsos.
Class is in session. Here goes. Be done with fights by now.
I think you could just take this out, maybe. Yeah, okay.
You like that?
That should help.
Round's over.
How are our flares? Our anti-air defensive flares are gone.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Okay, pull back. Whoa, 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 whoa. This looks bad. There's like shit everywhere. How is my terminal not taking any damage yet? I need an EMP, but I don't have anybody available to do one right now, except this. This isn't gonna take out all these missiles though. I think I'm gonna use the terminal.
I'll try.
I'm gonna use the this thingy.
Okay. What now?
Okay.
Come on. Yeah. That all you got? I have to
Okay. What is the damage on the city? Is the city doing good? Okay, where do we have some issues happening? We have this guy. Hijiyama's close to this. He could take this out. There's a damn Apsos out there. I don't know if it's really doing much for them at the moment, though. Stick a sentry here. I don't know. I don't know.
Practice rounds
Okay.
over.
Do you have enough to do? No. I don't have enough to do limiter removal right now. I'm just gonna go. I don't think I even need it to kill this thing. Okay. Super large missile. Let's go in here. Oh, I wanted Hijiyama to put the anti-air defensive flares. That's why I moved him there in the first place. Whoops. Okino, move out of that red, first of all.
No point overthinking
And then
it.
put some anti-air defensive flares.
Not this time. Little shit.
Let's see.
Go ahead and kill this thing.
Is that
Okay. Goto is in a blast area here. Let's go ahead and do an EMP. I'm just not in a good position here. But we need to pull these two things down. These carriers.
Right here. Get bit.
Let's pull them down.
life comes at you fast.
Denied. Bye.
Can't mess this up. I ought to use these toys by now.
You need EP in order to take out this carrier.
No point overthinking it.
I don't want him to defend right here. I mean, I guess Goto's just chilling here defending. Who else can move right now? Nobody?
Okay. What the practice round's over.
Demolisher blade. Oh, these things are flying.
Let's see.
Let's move you over here towards this Apsos and
Moving out.
High Quad. Okay, let's... Oh, that red circle is gone. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We have some things. But I'm gonna have Minami go ahead and take care of those rockets. So what do I want from you? I guess just keep defending so we can use some interceptors. Long range missiles. Where did I send Hijiyama again? Oh, he's going down here. I want to do this. Okay, go ahead and use your EMP. Jesus, God, there's more of them. Okay. Limiter removal. Not that I think it really matters. I don't even know if it really matters. He seems to just one-shot everything. Anyway.
Processing is halfway done. You've all come so far. I know you can do this.
I hope so. I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. You still can't use Demolisher Blade? Didn't I just have you defend or no? Oh, he's still defending. Duh. Okay, let's see. Where do we want this guy? We need him to move this way. Oh, we don't have enough for the super large missile. Do we need an EMP right now? I mean, when don't we need an EMP, you know? The terminal's taking a little bit of damage. More sentries. Oh God. I guess life comes at you fast. Okay. Man, Hijiyama is doing work. He's taking damage. He is taking damage. But I could just take this thing out. Oh no, I can't. I can't reach it. The thing that's trying to attack him right now. Fuck. Okay. Things are looking a little bit dicey. We might need to use an EMP here. Minami's not available to do hers. Okay, move out of this. Go this way. Oh, you have an EMP. That's right. She has one too. Let's use it. Why is he still not able to use his... Okay, he's just... You need to move him somewhere. I'm struggling with Ogata here. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Okay. I just feel like Hijiyama's soloing this whole thing. Shit. Defend. How much, like, is this like we have to survive? Or is this like we have to defeat? What are our objectives here? That's not what I want.
Here's the plan.
We have to kill everything? Or do we have to just survive for 5 minutes? Survive. I haven't seen a timer anywhere.
Stay on guard.
You're kind of out. I want you to get back in here. Photo. I don't feel comfortable with you being way out there by yourself. Okay, I'm about to use another EMP. Do I want you to use it? No, I have time. I want you to defend. Oh my god, do I have time? That's no. I need you. I need you. Come back to base for a second. Okay, EMP. More sentry guns. This is fucking insane, guys. Anti-air defensive flares. Finish moving first. Interceptors. Okay, anti-air defensive flares. How much time do I have left? How much time do I have? City is taking some damage here. I don't know what I can do about that though, honestly. Terminal's still decent.
Let's see.
What do we have in here?
Stay on guard.
What are these? Oh, the carriers. High quads, more enemies. Oh my god. When they said many, a horde, what did they say? A horde of Daimos? They were not kidding. They were not messing around. Defend. Life support final processing at 75%.
We're in the final stretch. Please don't give up. Protect us.
Okay. Oh, the music's changed, you guys. You know shit's getting real. Anti-air defensive flares. You know shit's getting real. Well then punch him. Punch him. Oh shit, that thing. There we go. There we go. It's getting pretty hype here. Do we need an EMP right now? Sure. Probably, yeah. Ooh, okay, Ogata's finally ready to go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Limiter removal. Why? Because we can. This thing's still in my way? Oh my god. Fine, I'll use leap attack. Okay, what are we doing here? Demolisher blade. Okay. I don't... Do we want an EMP right now? No, I don't think we need an EMP right now. I think we want a big missile.
So, what's my next move?
We defend? Will that give us enough?
Let's do this. Take it. That's what you get.
Hijiyama-kun, that impacted your driving system.
Yeah.
Your output's dropping fast.
Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna be
I'll
in
adjust the settings.
some danger there. It's not really good. Okay, I'm gonna move you out. Can I move him out? Yeah, move.
Number 12 moving out. What now? Die already. Yeah. There it goes. Next move.
I think we can put some interceptors out on the field here.
I have to focus.
More sentries. Can't have too many sentries.
Let's see.
Okay, I want you to repair.
The practice round's over. They ought to be used to fights by now.
These things in the corners
Here comes the pain.
are firing a lot of rockets. It's hard to get to them.
Keep my spirits up.
Do we need an EMP? No, I don't think we do. Missile rain? Anti-ground. I kind of want to take... I can't reach that one. Twin tail. Is that the thing that's shooting those damn rockets? These twin tails are. But there's a lot of them, not just in the corners. I'm gonna go ahead and do missile rain over here. I don't think it does much to the big guys though. Maybe it does. No, not too much. More interceptors.
Backup deployed. What do I do?
Take that guy out. Take him out. I think we're doing good.
Gotta keep it together.
I don't think it's an S rank, but I think it's way better than last time. Are we ready for the EMP? If I knock these guys down, do I have someone who could take them out? I think I do.
Hit.
I don't know if Juro could get over there, but he could. Yeah, he can.
I'll try. Okay.
Where do we need you? I need Ogata somewhere. Where there's more enemies. Oh, you take out this fucking Apsos. Wait, did it just die? The Apsos just got nerfed. Okay, never mind.
Next move. I'll make it work.
Okay. Hijiyama's back in action.
Number 2. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. I'll make it work.
Let's go in this way.
Number 12, moving out.
This is all pretty freaky. This isn't so hard.
I don't know how much damage these. Should I just save it for the super large missile?
Everything's gonna be okay.
I feel like that's what I want to do. Let's do some anti-ground hunter missiles here. That's some good damage.
I'm acting like an amateur.
Demolisher blade.
Emergency escape preparations complete.
No. No, I didn't get Juro. Juro didn't get to use his cutter blade. I wanted Juro to get a melee kill. Is that it? I was having fun. I want to keep going. Dang, I should have healed my terminal at the last second. Oh. Okay, let me get caught up on chat here. Oh god. I don't know if I can get... I don't think I can read all of these messages, but let me at least welcome in UC and Moncappy and Fluffy Magic Cat, Kay, Respucka, and Boat Ladder, and anybody else who I might have missed. I acknowledge you. I acknowledge you. I'm not ready for this to be over. All right, but we gotta see this through to the end, guys.
Universal control suspended. Interloster. Link disconnected.
What happened? I don't see anything. Where is everyone?
Right here.
I can't tell what's going on outside. How about you?
Same here. My Sentinel's not responding.
I can't even get out of mine. Still stuck in this damn cockpit. Relax, everyone.
Tsukasa Okino? You're alive?
And not just me.
He can talk to them.
Tao's safe too, even if she's still out cold.
Where's
Tamao
Tamao?
all right? Really?
I know you've all been assuming these are the Sentinel cockpits.
They're
not.
They're pods.
They've always been something else entirely.
Then, where are we?
If my communications are reaching you, that means you're now outside Universal Control.
You're saying we're out of that virtual city space? Does that mean this is the real world? Real world? What are you talking about? The 5 sectors you know? They're artificial worlds. We've been living in a virtual reality. That wasn't real? We were born within the simulation.
Is Mira the only one who didn't know?
Dream. And now, we're finally awake. We're back in reality.
Wait, Jiro-kun. Aren't we supposed to be on a different planet now?
That was like the whole point of interstellar development, wasn't it?
Minami's right. This is a whole different planet. And I think we're in one of the 5 sectors.
Almost, Tamiguchi-kun. This isn't Earth. But I don't think it's a residential district at ground level. I think it's a pod facility, where we've all been sleeping.
So, does that mean everything up until now was just one big illusion?
Even if that's true, what we lived was real. What we felt was real.
What's gonna
This was
happen
Fluffy's
now?
plan all along. Or, well, Jiro Izumi's plan. The one he brought from the ruined world.
It was your only chance. No other escape plan had any possibility of survival. By reconnecting the terminal link, the mainframe detects abnormal conditions. It then initiates the emergency escape procedure. That's what he found out.
So that was 426's plan.
But there was one more issue that prevented escape. Namely, your bodies. You weren't ready to live outside of the pods.
What? Is that what this cockpit was for?
You couldn't survive outside that environment. Your bodies needed conditioning to sustain your lives unaided. It was a very long process. We had to give you all the preparation time you needed.
Are we talking like millions of years?
So, are we done
No,
cooking
because
in
they've
here?
only been for
Can we get
16
out yet?
years, right?
Yes, the growth process has finally come to an end.
So what happens to everyone else back in the city?
I knew you would ask me about that.
Yeah, what about
It's part of why I
Miwako?
didn't explain the details sooner,
What
but
about Miwako?
they are not human. They only exist within the
Take her with
simulation.
us!
All 1.2 million people.
Take her with us!
Everyone who lived in those sectors. They were all AI. Created and managed by Universal Control.
I don't care. She's coming with me.
Not going to be easy to accept.
If it's any comfort to you, the professor saved all their data. They haven't been erased. They all still exist.
Damn straight.
Please, no more secrets. What was this whole interstellar development project for? Was all this stuff with the kaiju part of the plan? Testing us?
Actually, it might have been because of the old me.
The Ryoko Shinonome of 2188 tried to sabotage the plan. Maybe that's why the Daimos appeared.
She wanted to stop it.
She was sick of humanity. Sick of the despair.
I saw the logs from those who were there in the final days. And the end was truly horrific.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from this new planet? I think we're due some basic information if we're going to live here.
It is approximately 1,200 light years from Earth, in the direction of the Virgo constellation. The planet is RS-13 Alpha. It has 2 moons. The time elapsed since departing the solar system is...
Okay, that's good for now. Any more of this crap in my head's gonna explode.
If you say so. In any case, this will be your new Earth. The satellite's about to enter the atmosphere. In a couple moments, you'll lose your connection to the command ship.
No.
But before that, please allow me to offer a word of apology. I believed this plan would be impossible. After all, some of you had never even piloted a Sentinel before. I thought I would just throw everything into the plan. That way I could at least end this with no regrets. But, against all odds, you pulled it off. No matter how far technology may come, it's humanity who always seems to make miracles come true. You've done well, children of mankind. Once you're out of your pods, I can't talk to you anymore.
Everyone did so
But
awesome.
I'll always be watching over you from my place in the sky. Don't ever forget that.
Is that a threat?
If you're watching this footage, that means Project Ark was a success.
left Earth behind. But you are now on a planet terraformed to be a second Earth. Probes were scattered into space in search of viable planets. I can't say how far your planet is from Earth, but even the closest candidate planet is 12 light years away. It may have been tens of thousands of years. No, it's likely an even more astronomical amount of time has passed. Unfortunately, by the time you watch this, humanity will have gone extinct. In the end, we couldn't save Earth from ruin. But you are our reincarnations, our successors. And you stand on an uncharted world full of new hope. Having reached 18 years of age, you'll now undergo a 2-year program of special training. This will give you some vital knowledge for daily life and future development. Once you're finished with that program, you can finally take your first steps into your new homeland. Hello, everyone. I am Tamal Kurabe. My specialty is AI, and that's what I'll be providing in this program.
Miwako.
As I've been asked, I'll provide what explanation I can. We're transporting a massive cache of genetic information to the new world. There will be cloning and species restoration efforts for all kinds of flora and fauna, including humans.
Miwako.
The 15 of you, however, will be direct descendants, generated from those who survived this ordeal. Together, you will rebuild the human race anew.
This whole game, man, it's like too much.
While the flora and fauna can mostly be left to their own devices, we cannot say the same of you remaining humans. After all, what makes us human is the succession and evolution of our culture and knowledge. These you will inherit from us and cultivate. While you grow and gestate within your life pods, you will be dreaming and learning about life on Earth. Until at last, you reach 20 years of age. We may never know for sure if this will succeed, but if it does work, that would truly be a dream come true. If you are out there somewhere, if you can hear me, please keep weaving the tapestry. Keep the history of humanity alive.
Those videos just now. So those were meant to play if everything went according to plan. I guess the idea was for us to step outside at 20 years old. It's so dark. The pod opened. Where is everyone?
Here. Stand up slowly.
Oh my
Your eyes
goodness.
will get used to the light outside in no time.
Yakushiji.
Megumi.
You're the last one awake, Jiro. Everyone's already outside. Come on. What's the matter? You look so surprised.
Just thinking. This must be the real you, Yakushiji.
Do I seem that different?
Now I can feel you next to me. I can feel your heart beating.
We can finally touch each other. With real hands. Real skin. So, it's all over. What do we do now?
Let's go join the others. This plan was meant to save the human race. We already know what we're going to do now.
That's beautiful.
We're going to live.
So epic. Ah. That's it. That was really cool. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. Thank you, Lemon. Let me turn the alerts on for you guys.
You have my thanks.
There we go. Did I see Alex in here? Hi, Alex. Oh man. There wasn't any really specific. I'm just feeling very emotional right now because that was just a very emotional journey. You know? Keep the alerts off. Oh, there's gonna be some more. Okay, sorry.
Reboot complete. Universal control appears to be operating normally.
Things seem fine here as well. The terminal connected without any issues.
Sector 4 has come back online.
I knew you could do it, Ida-kun. After all that, I'm glad I gave you full control.
What?
Tommy,
Wait, what?
I have to know.
Hold on a
I
second.
assumed you'd hate me after everything.
What
that
the
you'd think
fuck is
me a
happening?
monster.
I was alone after I shifted to the command ship, but in my darkest hour. Do you know whose ID I relied on?
Shu Amiguchi's.
Because no matter what form he takes, there's one man I've always counted on. It's you, Ida-kun.
No, he's a.
It's always been you. Don't you know that by now?
Why?
All I ever wanted was to be with you. If it's possible, I'd like to join you. Wherever you are.
You'd come here? That would be great. But maybe it should wait until after all the sectors are back.
Is that all? I'll have it done in a heartbeat. You doubt me?
No doubts at all, Ida-kun. The man I fell in love with can do anything. The command ship is about to cross the horizon. It'll be goodbye. At least for another 14 hours.
Yes. But until we're cut off,
How is he here?
could I hear you sing again?
Okay. Look at that. Never thought I'd be back here. You really never cease to amaze me. So, how's life on the outside?
It's been 5 years since we exited the simulation. We now have 2 bases established above ground. Somehow, we've achieved some measure of stability.
The facilities are now operational. We're learning all kinds of new technologies.
Ryoko and I have a new project. We're looking into using the pods to recreate the people of this city.
Yeah,
We found
Miwako.
research notes from Ryoko Shinonome,
Miwako.
the genetic engineer. Now we know enough to manipulate genetic information. It's definitely possible. Don't you agree?
Sounds familiar. From before the plan, right? I suppose she was working on something like that. So you want to use the pods to make AI into true humans?
I don't know when we'll be ready, but even if it takes years, we want them to see the second Earth. We'd welcome them.
Well then, sounds like you're doing just fine. I guess I won't need to step in and lead you after all.
I've heard a lot about you, Professor. Could we ask you to review our research?
Well, I suppose you did win the bet. Fine. I can manage a peer review.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
Is he back here too?
Yes. Miura is also here.
Then I'm going to have to visit him. We're family, after all.
Please
Aww.
wait. Allow us to accompany you. Let's go, Ryoko.
Yeah.
good feels. Except Ida, what the fuck is he doing back? There's our girl.
Miwa-chan! Iori-chan? Miwako! Usami-chan too!
Me too.
I've got
Me
news for
too.
you. Oh, Miwa-chan. I just saw Natsuno-chan, and she was a crying mess too. I'm just really glad to see you, Miwako. What do you mean?
Me too.
I really, really missed you. You're acting so strange, Usami-chan. Hey, Miwa-chan. Let's go out to eat. Any of your favorite places. Yeah, our treat. What? What's going on? Oh, Nenji-kun.
Hey, Miwako. Long time no see. Whoa. Usami,
What?
this is how you used to look?
Why? Falling for me all over again?
Jeez, I forgot you used to be so... flat. Man, am I lucky you filled out.
You're such an ass. You know, I didn't
Nenji.
forget you calling me Dogface. Screw you, Captain Pompadour. Anyhow, I'm not coming home tonight. So you better finish up and go. You're watching the kids. Kids? Whoa. Let's step over here, Miwa-chan. What was that about? Nothing. Usami-chan.
I mean, when you gotta populate a whole
Where did
Earth.
they go? You know, he's never been great with this stuff. Antisocial as always, huh? He said he was gonna hang back and monitor everyone's pods. Oh well. Are you two saying you both have boyfriends now? What? No, of course not. Don't worry about all that, okay? Today's just for us girls. What do you feel like eating?
Well, there you go. All's well that ends well.
I mean, duh, man. I was inside your nano machines. Of course I'd be here. That's how I came out of the pod with you, too.
Huh?
We'd never have come so far without you, Izumi-san.
Came out of the
After
pod.
all
What do you
did to
mean?
get the new facilities up and running.
Hey, come on, man. Remember, I'm Kyuta Shiba here.
Got it. Shiba-kun.
Man, look at this, Juro. Everything's back how it
Can you
used to be.
explain? Did two naked
Still,
men come out of that pod?
Definitely gonna be some inconsistencies. We basically forced a reset to right before the disaster.
You worry too much, Juro. Inconsistencies aren't a big deal. Universal Control can handle that stuff.
I guess so.
My data's all in this place now anyway. So you're gonna be on your own from now on.
I know.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. The one I got today is gonna blow your mind. What do you say? Movie night?
Of course.
Churro.
Megami.
Wow. I guess I didn't realize how rugged you'd become in these last 5 years.
Oh, it's been
You're
5
so cute back
years.
here.
But you? You're as gorgeous as you always were.
Frickin' gross. Is that why you two came back here? To slobber all over each other? Barf. Cooing over each other like brain-dead lovebirds.
Izumi-san,
Ugh, this is so boring.
please. Do you really have to act like that now?
Ah, fine. Guess I'm just a third wheel here anyway.
Shiba-kun, you should come over to our house later.
I'll have a feast ready.
You know I love that cat food.
Hamburg! Hamburger!
You'd better show up tonight.
Aww. Where's Hichiyama and Okino?
Oh, Kitaro. Hey, Nenji. I certainly remember that hairstyle. Best one there is.
I want to see what they look like
You ready for
now.
Natsuno? Yes? We're supposed to meet up here. Yeah, I can see it. Gonna be wrapped around her little finger for life. Whoa! Ogata! Been waiting for you. Wajima.
We don't need to make a pod for this guy.
We're gonna settle this beef once and for all. Wait a minute. Really? You've been waiting all this time for me? Yeah. God damn it. This is the most beautiful shit I ever heard. What the hell's your problem? Wajima, dude. God, it's good to see you too, man. I'm gonna punch your lights out. Yeah, do it. Give me your best shot. Anything you want, man. Hey, boss. I think he's crying. Oh, Gata. You okay, man? You didn't eat something bad, did you?
What the hell?
Sorry to keep you, Keitaro-kun.
Natsuno-san,
I just had to stop by the lockers.
your eyes are red.
Aw.
Were you crying?
Well, yeah, 'cause I finally got to see him again.
Hey,
He was restored? With everything he had before the erasure?
It's BJ, all right.
Oh.
And he's got all his data. The same data that we're still using today. He's always been saving us.
We've only been able to return here thanks to you. We owe you so much.
I love you are the incredible ones.
Mira, how would you like to enter my nanomachines and go to the outside world?
You take me?
Yeah, PJ. I've got room for you in my nanomachines too.
I don't understand what they mean by that.
Let me think about it.
But
Well,
I'm
for
glad
now,
he's
Should
here.
we get going?
So, where are you taking me today?
I'm taking you home. It's about time you met my parents. They've got to meet my future husband.
What? Right now?
Is the screen getting blurry?
Yuki-chan, did you just get here?
Konatsu was so fussy today. Took forever to get into the pod.
'Cause Konatsu loves Mommy so much.
She looks just like you, you know? Spitting image of you when we were kids. When I look at her, sometimes I feel like she's as much your kid as mine.
Well, I don't know if I had any hand in it.
Anyway, I heard the news. Finally getting hitched, huh? Gotta say, Keitaro needs to unclench a little.
I'm just trying to take this seriously. This is a chance to take responsibility.
You definitely take it more seriously than somebody I know. Okay, so, when's the big day?
Well, for today, I'm just taking him to see my folks.
Wow, meeting the in-laws? Man, now that takes me back. I wonder how your mom's doing. Let's go see her.
What about you, Kun?
What about that sleaze bag?
Yuki! Here you are.
Amiguchi-kun.
Oh, come on.
What'd you
We
do
came out all
now?
this way and you're still
What
mad?
did you do, Shu?
Nothing even happened.
Did you seriously hit on Shinonome-san?
After all this shit about always being on the ladies' side, too.
Yeah, he is on the
No, it
ladies'
was just some
side.
leftover crap
All
from
of the
Tetsuya
ladies'
Iida's memory.
sides.
I don't want to hear it. Konatsu's all I need.
Yeah, you're right. I've been a real idiot. Now I've got a wife and daughter I'd give anything to see happy. I'd never find anyone better than you anyway. Not in this time, or any other.
Look, you can't smooth talk me. You don't get off that easy.
You know, I've been wanting to show you my place here.
Well, too bad. I'm going to Nachan's place. Let's go.
Give me a call later. I'll come pick you up on the bike.
Go on, Yuki-chan. You should spend some time with him.
Fine. If you really think so, Nachan. I'll give him a call. Maybe.
This is it, Tamal-san. See?
It's been 40 years, but it's still the place we know.
Yes, this certainly brings back memories.
Sector 5 is almost restored too. When it's ready, we should take Keitaro back on a visit home. Just the three of us.
It makes me think, if we really came this far in just 40 years, then we can rebuild our future out there too.
Hijiyama-kun! So this is why you left me behind? Sneaking off for a date? You must think you're a real playboy now.
Finally here, Okino? As usual, you're...
Oh my, how adorable! You're back in the Kiriko-chan dress.
What's the matter, Hijiyama-kun?
A dress isn't enough to get a rise out of me anymore. It's been 5 whole years, you know? I've come a long way.
You still don't get it? Come on, think about it. This is a virtual world. It's not just the clothes. I can be whatever I want here.
What? Wait, you don't mean...
Hey, check if you want.
What? You can't
What?
just tell me to...
What? Now, of all times, you lose that confidence?
You absolute cad!
What
You know
the
that's
hell?
not the issue here. Ugh. What am I supposed to do?
Is he hiding a boner right now?
Right, Takatoshi-san. You really do like Okino-kun, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Okay, it's been 5 years.
Well, this is a Takatoshi-san I'm not used to. A bit more dramatic these days, isn't he? Who might this be?
2 Tamao-sans?
Yeah. This is number 18.
So she's the Tamao-san
Oh.
from the loop before us.
Her mind is housed inside this android. It's not like she's a stranger, so I brought her back too.
How do you do? So you're the other me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, anyhow, no point just standing around here. Let's go outside. You seriously brought her here? This gross, shady old shack? I knew you were a lost cause when it comes to dates, but this is just sad. Or were you gonna jump her?
You really are positively shameless, aren't you?
Ah, well, I suppose I'd better step in. Here, if you want to know where couples go, I'll show you around. Number 18,
It's been 5 years and these two still haven't gotten together. I'm so upset.
Wait a minute, what's all this about couples?
Come on, let's go.
Why should I listen to you?
Stop being such a baby already.
I still don't quite understand. I don't know what it was like for all of you. Or maybe I just want to know what really came of all our efforts. Then let's talk. It'd be my pleasure to explain. It took an incredible amount of time, but what they achieved truly was a miracle.
Don't end. Don't end. Okay. Okay. Never end. Never ever end.
Sorry to keep you waiting. What's up, Miss Morimura?
Morimura.
So, what is this about? I hope you have an explanation, Juro.
It's about a promise. I told you I'd rescue you. You still remember?
Yes. I remember.
I know it took a while, but I was hoping we could have a fresh start.
A fresh start?
Yeah. Didn't we make another promise? We said once the dust finally cleared, we'd talk, right?
I remember that too.
There was one more thing. You probably don't remember this one, so I'll just say it again. I love you.
That I don't remember. But I remember being in love with you. I'd never forget that.
Are you serious? That it's been 5 years and Okino and Hijiyama are still dancing around the subject? Ending entry has been added to the event archives. Oh, that was such a good game. You think they're together? They haven't seen each other. What do you mean? I thought they both had bodies. Hi, Terius. I thought they were both in the pods, so Okino should have came out too, right? Yeah. Yeah. A very good game. Yeah, it's been 5 years. Additional characters can now be viewed. You can now restart each protagonist's story. And the 4th area of destruction has been unlocked. Okay. Yes, let's save our progress. Okay, let's load it. So, what was my final score? See? It doesn't show me my, the details though, huh? I thought I did a little bit better than that. Okino was just like he said he had a real body, like when Hijiyama entered the Sentinel and therefore was like awake in the pod, he was like, Okino was like, our bodies are real. I remember that. Yeah, he got ejected from the sim safely. Yeah, so he died in the other world, but I don't know the details of why, like, he was okay, but he was okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So tutorial 1, 2, 3, 4th area. So this is, I might do this on my own time, maybe. Wow. How many waves are there? All right. Let's check out our files here. For those of you wondering, the next game, I'll say again, is Little Nightmares, if you guys didn't catch it. Ys 9. Now we're gonna play a couple shorter games because this one was quite long. This one was quite a bit lengthy. Oh, Tamao, yeah, that makes sense. Little Nightmares 2. Okay. Tetsuya Ida of 2188, during a bug regression test, the 21 Tetsuya Ida noticed that a part of the final phase had been altered, so he reported this discovery to Renya Goto. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host to trigger a memory overwrite. Though the memory's contents remain unknown, it's clear that Jiro Izumi was the one who made the change. Tsukasa Okino of 2 loops ago. The Tsukasa Okino from 2 loops ago, 32 years ago, survives the war. Along with his friends Jiro Izumi and Morimura, he goes down the giant tunnel that the kaiju created and discovers universal control, how to shift between different sectors, and the countdown to the destruction of their world. Although he was able to send Izumi and Morimura to the next loop by shifting them to Sector 0, he himself disappeared along with that world. Oh. So the Izumi and Morimura were from 2 loops ago, not 1 loop ago? So they lived in 3 loops. Aw, poor Okino. He didn't make it. Tamao Kurabe of 2188. Since humanity lacked the technology to sustain life across multiple light years travel at the time, Tamao Kurabe's plan for Project Ark was to transport only the genetic information over to the New World, where cloning and species restoration efforts would occur. However, since she believed that humanity is defined by the inheritance of evolution and of our culture and knowledge, she also came up with the growth pods to teach the necessary information in a virtual world over the course of 20 years. Oh, so the virtual world originally was just so that they could learn about culture and knowledge and, you know, any necessary information that they would need to survive in the actual world. But then, as you guys know, things went horribly wrong and the loops started happening and the Daimos and all that. Man, Shinonome of 2188 was a real jerk. Tamao Kurabe of 1 loop ago. The AI of Tamao Kurabe that was born 1 loop ago. The body is the Tamao android prior to 426 taking control of it. When the Tomikisaragi android 426 chased Natsuno Minami into the girls' bathroom, Tamao fought and destroyed the Kisaragi android. However, 426 seized the opportunity to take over Tamao Kurabe's body, which erased her AI. Okay. So the Tamao of 1 loop ago, her AI was residing in that android until 426 took over after they fought. As Jiro Izumi would have become a husk due to the battle in 2025, she changed his personality into the calm and obedient Jiro Kurabe. She took pity on Megumi Yakushiji, who loved the prior Izumi, so she allowed Yakushiji to live with Kurabe and to look after him. Tamao Kurabe of 1985. When Tamao Kurabe from 1 loop ago arrived in 1985, the AI Tamao Kurabe, Granny, originally from 1985, was erased by Universal Control since they are the same person. To eliminate any discrepancies, the erased Tamao was established to be visiting relatives in Shimane. Oh. So Jiro's grandmother that he knew, she died essentially and got replaced by the 1 loop ago Tamao Kurabe. She got erased, so essentially she died. Kind of, right? That's kind of sad. And she was visiting relatives to eliminate any... Yeah? Something like that? Chihiro. Though Chihiro was born on March 2nd, 2100, her actual identity is Professor Chihiro Morimura from 2188. Therefore, she has no recollection about 2 loops ago or the time before Chihiro was born in the current loop, as those memories belong to the Morimura from 2 loops ago. She also has the memories from 2188, which include knowledge about Project Ark and the simulated space, her feelings toward Jiro Izumi, and her maternal instincts toward Tsukasa Okino. Okay. Ms. Morimura. The grown-up version of Chihiro Morimura from 2 loops ago. When the world was reset, the Morimura that was saved in Sector 0 continued into the new world as a simulated personality. An AI... Miwako is an AI managed by Universal Control. Oh my god, fuck. Look at all this shit. Oh, he's an AI. She's an AI. They're an AIs. We're all AIs. Juro Izumi of 2 loops ago. During the Kaiju invasion 2 loops ago, 32 years ago, Juro Izumi arrived at a mysterious underground facility along with his friends Tsukasa, Okino, and Morimura. With Okino's help, Izumi and Morimura managed to escape the end of that world, but due to their radical actions in an attempt to change the future, Izumi gets captured by the government and becomes known as prisoner number 426. This is what Juro Izumi from 2 loops ago looks like after 16 years. A badass. 426, his true identity is Juro Izumi from 2 loops ago. He tried to kill all the candidates 1 loop ago because he theorized that the Kaiju invasions would stop if all candidates for the decode control key were gone. Oh, okay, so yeah, he's from 2 loops ago, and then he killed the candidates from 1 loop ago. That's why he was an adult and they were children. That was before our loop happened. He's an AI. Professor Doji's an AI. Eita Takamiya, Yuki's father, he's an AI. The track members are AIs. The men in black suits are AIs. Wajima's cronies are AIs. Even the policemen. Hold on, guys. Let me read this and then we can talk more. Let me just read all these. Most functions of the current automated factories take place online. Not only has the production time been drastically shortened, but due to the technological leaps of 2188, their potential range of products output is near infinite. DD426. Ida uses DD426 in hopes that the Sentinel project would result in a failure. He had given up on this world, so he wanted to start a new loop quickly. Okay. So DD426, the thing that causes the Sentinels to become infected with this program that messes everything up and also severs the memory from the nanomachines and all that. That was Ida's way of just saying, screw this, let's just fuck everything up so we can start over. He was trying to end the loop prematurely. Maybe. Yeah, he was trying to end the loop prematurely. Okay. Deimos code, a program code that was written in 2188, 20 million years ago during the heyday of an ancient civilization. The 2188 researcher Ryoko Shinonome was sick of humanity and believed peace could only be attained through genocide. She was the one responsible for this code. Fuck, dude. God damn, when you put it that way. 1 loop ago refers to 1 loop before the current time, and 2 loops ago... Okay, yeah, we get that. The nurturing of the 15 members started once the terraforming of the new planet was completed, but the details of the terraforming's original official end date are unknown. Therefore, the details on when the current loop began or how many have passed before it are unknown. However, based on the stability of the facility, it's believed that there have been at least 300 loops leading up to this point. Proliferation of probes. A theory that Professor Yuki Takamiya of 2188 advocated and implemented for Project Ark. The probes carry DNA payloads to keep the human race alive, and they self-replicate and repair using the natural resources mined from asteroids in their path through deep space. They continually build up and break down even through any unforeseen accidents. As long as they proliferate themselves like living organisms, they'll eventually arrive at their destination. It's crazy to imagine like what the people of 2188 have accomplished with this project. Like, it's unreal. Okay, cockpit. Growth are actually growth pods intended to pass down humankind's culture and knowledge over the course of 20 years. These were meant for the 15 individuals who would inherit the new land. Those inside experience a world indistinguishable from reality through their nanomachines. 80% of those nanomachines being used to do the senses, as if they were living a normal life on Earth. So before the decode was introduced, does that mean just 100% of the nanomachines allocation went to the sensory stuff? So I wonder if that 20% made things like changed like their perception a little bit, you know? Know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? Like maybe, like I'm trying to think of like times where maybe reality seemed off or something, you know? First generation Sentinel function, leap attack. Using the rocket engines and giant pistons on both legs, the Sentinel leaps high into the air. The massive shock wave upon landing is powerful enough to topple kaiju. EMP attractor, first generation Sentinel armament. Unleashes a forward-aimed electromagnetic pulse and paralyzes the enemy's electrical equipment. This draws enemy attention, which can be useful for distracting them from high priority targets. It can also stop their rotor blades of flying enemies, bringing them crashing to the ground. Okay, so we kind of know what all this stuff does. Flares to destroy aerial kaiju and missiles. Their first generation armament. Another first generation armament, the anti-ground multi-lock missiles. Launches several auto-homing missiles at ground-based kaiju. Deprioritizing anti-air capabilities has made these missiles lighter while still preserving the mobility of the Sentinel. Limiter removal makes them a complete badass. Long periods in this state will cause the Sentinel to break down, so it is considered best to avoid extensive use. Oh, do you have to manually turn the limiter removal off? Because I never did that. Tackle, first generation move. Defense mode. EMP surrounding and unleashes a powerful electromagnetic pulse around the Sentinel to stop enemy movement and draw their attacks. Aerial kaiju will crash into the ground as this pulse briefly cuts their power. Heavy knuckles for the second gens. Mountain. Okay, so we know about all this stuff because we played this damn game already. So counter. Okay. Universal control. All humans except for the 15 members of Project ARC are AI constructs that are controlled by universal control. The satellite in orbit. Once a probe arrives at a new planet and creates the artificial satellite, it also creates the facility and the growth pods there. Okay, so the probes are sent out and they have the genetic material or whatever. They have everything in them that is needed for Project ARC, including like the DNA to make the clones and like all this stuff. And then they infinitely replicate themselves so that they won't just get destroyed and like lost forever. And then once they find the planet, then they create the artificial satellite and the facility and the growth pods. So these little probes, like they just sent out these probes and then they did all the rest of the work. Inside the growth pods, all the DNA data is used to start the nurturing process of the 15 project members. The command ship monitors the surface facility so it can determine whether the final phase needs to be redone before any harm may come to these facilities. I think it was about 60 hours, Zenny. Okay, so Sector 0. Jiro, Izumi, and Morimura were able to unintentionally skip the loop because Tsukasa Okino sent their data to Sector 0 when the world was about to disappear 2 loops ago. So wait, they didn't even do that on purpose? They unintentionally skipped the loop, so Okino did it without them even, like, knowing. So then Ida, he wasn't even, like, he was separate from them. Ida found out on his own, then, I guess. Since then, Sector 0 has been used as a means to skip the loop. It's actually allocated to the virtual world playback machine as a storage region for the massive data that makes up each virtual space. Sector 1, a virtual space created in order to pass on the culture and knowledge of humanity to the 15 individuals arriving in the new land. Same thing for all the 5 sectors. The facility. In truth, it holds the growth pods and the computers that simulate virtual space. This facility was constructed on the planet after the terraforming phase was complete, built to last for about 5,000 years. So we know it's been at least 300 loops. So 300 times 16 years? Is what? Where's my calculator? Someone get a calculator. 4,800 years. Okay, so we can pretty much narrow down that it's been about 4,800 years to like 4,999 years that has passed since the, at least, wait. Yes, since the facility was first constructed. So that's when they found the planet. We don't know how long the probes took to find that planet. Okay, so I have a question. Their bodies in the pods. Oh, right after the terraforming was completed. You're right. Okay, so their bodies in the pods. Were their bodies created? Did they get new bodies every loop? Or did they... Their bodies decompose after every loop? Okay, so were there just a bunch of skeletons in pods? Or did they only have 15 pods? I guess they only had 15 pods. And then... probably... they just had a way to like get rid of that body to make room for the new one. Okay. 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 So this was the final loop. This was the final loop. And now why was it the final loop again? Was it because of some other reason, or was it because the facility was about to no longer be functional? Because if it's been at least 4,800 years, at least, was it the last loop because it was reaching the lifespan? Okay. Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. I have another question, but let me read through these. Okay. It's the shootout dream. It's actually not a dream, but a real event that Jiro Izumi 426 of 2 loops ago and Morimura experienced 1 loop ago. After this incident, Izumi gets captured by the police and Morimura escapes to another sector. Okay, that's when he got captured and became prisoner 426. Okay, Shikishima's Interstellar Development Project. It's one of the projects that they ran, formerly designated the Terraforming Project. The first phase of this space initiative ends with the dispersal of countless probes carrying the DNA data of the 15 individuals. The second phase ends when the terraforming on the new planet is complete. The final phase refers to the creation of clones based off the DNA data of the 15 individuals, dormant until they safely arrive at their new Earth when they reach 20 years in age. Furthermore, the 15 clones spend their 20 years in virtual space, while they undergo a special training program designed to provide vital knowledge for the final 2 years. So they were meant to stay in the pods for 20 years, but they got out at 16 years, right? No, wait. The end of the game, like the final battle, they were 16 years. But maybe they stayed in the pods. Because the Deimos code would destroy them before they hit 20. So they got out early. Okay. Interesting. So I guess their bodies were ready early? Yeah, this is just the 2025 Kaiju invasion. I mean, we've read all this before. It's the sector 4? Anyways. Okay, the nightmare. Do we finish this? Yeah. The nightmare. This dream is an incident that occurred 1 loop ago, and the person who killed everyone is Jiro Izumi 426. There was a total of 6 deaths, which included Jiro Izumi from 1 loop ago, Ei Sekigahara, Ryoko Shinonome, Tsukasa Okino, Yakushiji, and Morimura. Sector 5. Keitaro Miura, Takatoshi Hijiyama, and Tamao Kurabe were born in this era. Sector 4. Yuki Takamiya, Natsuno Minami, and Nenji Ogata were born in this era. So this is 1945. Oh, this is right here. These are the 1980s. So, okay, interesting. So Juro isn't even... Yeah, Juro, right. Juro was from Megumi's era. The 2020s. The 2020s is an era of worldwide progress in communications technology, as well as rapid growth in simulated reality and video concert. Furthermore, advancements in medical technology vastly improved human longevity. Sector 3. Megumi Yakushiji, Tomi Kisaragi, Shu Amiguchi were born in this era. Moreover, Tetsuya Ida and Miyuki Inaba were born in this era 1 loop ago. So Tetsuya Ida and Miyuki Inaba are from 1 loop ago, and then Juro and Okino and Morimura of 2 loops ago are 2 loops ago. Okay. The 2060s are characterized by rapid worldwide progress in robotics and AI technology. With the Mars exploration starting to gain momentum, the terraforming project becomes more and more feasible. Now, it'll be interesting to see if when we reach the 2060s, if any of this is going to be true. Like, are we exploring Mars? Is it gaining momentum? Is AI technology becoming like wild and crazy. Z dude, don't say that. Sector 2, Sekigahara, Sekigahara, Renya Goto, and Ryoko Shinonome were born in this era. The 2100s, Sector 1, Jiro Izumi, Chihiro Morimura, and Tsukasa Okino were born in this era. Okay. So that's why, yeah, so they were not only the Ida and Miyuki Inaba and 426 and Morimura and Okino, they were yeah, they were separated by sectors as well, as loops. This motorcycle originally belonged to Morimura, but since Sekigahara is borrowing it from her, both Morimura and Sekigahara are registered as its user. Rental agreement. This was prepared by the Tamao android, which contains the simulated personality of Tamao Kurabe. Yes, okay. The truth. The truth. Okay, the place they reside on now is planet RS-13 Alpha, 1,200 light years from Earth, following the Virgo constellation. It has been 20 million years since the probes departed Earth. Wow. 20 million years. When the terraforming of the new planet was finished, the cloning process from the DNA of the 15 began in the facility area. The city that the 15 believed to be reality was a simulated environment in digital space, while in reality their true bodies were gestating in growth pods. The nanomachines in their brains made their experiences feel real. These are the experiences of 15 children who ventured forth into an undiscovered land, 20 million years after humanity initiated Project Ark on the brink of extinction. After millennia of wandering through space, they finally find a new home. And I'm just like so heated right now thinking that Shinonome just tried to fuck all of this up. Like, goddamn. Okay, so my question, the main question that I have right now, because I feel like I understand most of this stuff. Maybe the nitty gritty stuff, you know, the very fine details, I probably don't know, but overall, I feel like I get it, right? It's pretty, like, they explain it very well. But my question is, I don't know if this is ever really addressed, so maybe it's just speculation at this point, but why did humanity go extinct? Were they already going extinct before Morimura sold the information to the black market or whatever, the research or whatever it was? Or was that did that start from that? It was after the info got sold. So how? What exactly happened? That, like, what physically happened when that information got sold about cloning and AI, whatever it was? They got wiped out by the nanomachine plague that resulted from the sale of the technology. What nanomachine plague? Like, it was a virus. It's not specified exactly how it happened. Okay. That's why we need a prequel. Okay, so there's a new event. Is this the one you're talking about? Or something else? Maybe we have multiple new ones. Kengo Ogata. Log between Shikishima. I feel like, so we can recall all of these if we want. The very last one is what we're looking for. Okay, so I haven't really looked at this, but basically this puts everything in order. Okay, so it starts off, the first event that we see in this game, like the one that happened first, is this one here. 2187, transmission between Miura and Natsuno. Just as construction of the new colony nears completion. So humanity on Earth is dying. They construct this colony. And at this point, let's see. At this point, humanity is already dying, and the people on the satellite, do they expect that they're not going to survive as well? And that's why they start Project Ark? Not yet. So Project Ark originally was just going to be to find a new planet for, I guess, the people on the satellite. No, it wasn't for them to find a new planet, right? Because Project Ark takes, as we know, millions of years. So Project Ark was just to colonize another planet, just for shits and giggles, you know? They didn't know that they were on the brink of extinction themselves. It was just a luxury project, and it became a necessity to save the human race. Okay. All right, so let's go. How do I quickly go to the bottom? Is there like a button I can press? Or do I have to just scroll? Okay. We're just gonna scroll. Okay, this one here. Okay, so after this event where Juro Izumi and Chihiro Morimura finally reunite and reestablish their love, that scene that we saw at the end there, we have this. 1985, Sector 4, okay. Fueled by humanity's boundless drive for survival, the probes repeat the cycle of self-replication, creating infinite possibilities across the vast expanse of space. So the probes there are still probes out there. Oh, view it. Oh, I can view it. Why is it playing this music? Like something weird is going on. Are we in the Twilight Zone?
I repeat. We interrupt this program to bring you an important emergency broadcast. A large, unidentified object has crash-landed in the city. It is headed north toward Kasumicho, destroying everything in its path. A state of emergency has been declared in Ashitama City. The neighboring 3 wards are advised to evacuate immediately.
You gotta be kidding. A kaiju? Minami, we gotta run.
What's happening to this place?
So the probes that are replicating and looking for more planets have all been sabotaged by Shinonome. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, they all copy each other. I didn't even think about that. Well, good luck to all the other infinite versions of us. They need to luckily find the UFO again, right? Because they can't figure any of this stuff out unless they get to that area. I can't think of any more questions I have. I'm sure, like, once I, you know, I'm sure I'll think of stuff. But that was it. Who's best girl? Okino dressed as Kiriko Doji? Best girl, I mean, can I say Miwako? No, I don't know. That's hard. I mean, I want to say, like, I really like Natsuno, but I also really like Yuki, and I really like Tomi. It would probably be between those three. All right, have a good night, Z dude. Though this bit is not really possible because there is no way for the probes to get to another galaxy before the heat death of the universe. You liked Yuki? Yuki is great. Yeah, I don't know. I have to do a tier list. I guess we could do that. We could either start Little Nightmares, or there are infinite Miwakos out there, or we could do that tier list. All right. Hi, Lone Star. Otherwise, I'll just do the tier list off stream and record it, slap it on YouTube. What do you guys want? You want the tier list? I'm really glad that I played this game. I don't know if Alex is still here, but again, it was his review that really made me curious about this game. So, thank you again, Alex. I probably would not have played this if it weren't for watching that video, because a lot of people did recommend this game to me, but it probably would have stayed just around. I probably would have been like, oh, okay. I'll, you know, keep it in mind. I'll put it in the backlog, you know. 10 out of 10 game. All right, hold on for a second. Ooh, I'm about to run out of disk space. Oops. Let me delete something really quick. I can delete this right here. There we go. All right, now we don't have to worry about that. Okay, let me close up. Let me save again, just in case. So it actually took us about 55 hours. 5 hours. 56 hours. Or so. All right, let me switch. Okay. The game content was cut by 50%. Holy hell. That's a lot. But there was like so much packed into this game. You know? Like it's kind of crazy to think that it could have been expanded by so much more. You know? That's disappointing. You want more destruction mode? Well, let's do this tier list and then maybe, I mean, we have time. If this game was twice as long, it would actually be a problem. It wouldn't be a problem for me because like, even though I hate to spend so much time on one game when there's so many other games that I want to play, I don't really regret the time that I spent with Persona 5 Royal, you know? You told Discord we're switching games? Well... All right, bye RPG fan. Well, why did you lie? Why did you lie? You wanted me to do this. Well, this could be really quick. Basically, S rank. And everybody else can go down here somewhere. No. Just kidding. Would I like to read a Q&A from the director? Yeah, let's just... Whatever you guys want to do to send off the 13 Sentinels, we can do that. Hi, Iathanatos. One thing you'll say is that the knowledge of sci-fi tropes can be a damper on expectations for the game. That happened with the Bittersweet Gamers playthrough. Yeah, that's... I mean, I can definitely see that. You're here for the tier list? Okay. All right, let's do this here. So 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, tier list, character tier list. Now remember, this is just my personal opinion, and if it's not the same as yours, that doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means I'm right. Skip the ending on purpose because you want to play. Okay, well, I don't think we're gonna be mentioning anything super spoilery here, so I'll try to keep like spoilers for the end But yeah, their playthrough is still good because of that insight, in your opinion. Yeah, I mean, I've seen and read like some sci-fi stuff, but I don't know if I've been fully immersed in all the different like tropes, you know? Like, you know, I've seen Star Wars. I never really watched Star Trek though. And I've read a bunch of sci-fi books. Will do I think there will be a sequel to 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim? I would be surprised if there were. I would be surprised. But that's answered in the Q&A. Oh, interesting. Well, don't spoil the Q&A for me, okay? I would really be a sequel, a prequel. I would be down. You guys know I would be down. But like Clamp said, most gamers don't even know this game exists. So that's the thing, you know? That's gonna be a thing that's gonna be holding it back. Okay, so let's start this here. I don't know why they put the absolute best girl at the very first, but of course Miwako has to go in S tier, and I feel so, but she was such a good sport. I feel so sorry for her, how just lost and confused she was during a majority of this game, but she had a good attitude about it. She went with the flow. And, you know, I have faith, without being too spoilery, that she will get what she deserves in the end with the rest of the inhabitants. You know, it might take a long time, but at least, you know, she's living happily right now. All right. Okay. Goto. Oh, Goto. So we didn't really get to know him until the very end. And he's very what's the word? What does pragmatic mean? I feel like he's pragmatic, but I have no idea what that means. Is he pragmatic? What does that mean? Anyways, he has a very mild personality. We saw some of his emotions, you know, of course, with we know that he cares very much for Shinonome. We know that he was in love with Morimura, and he didn't really get, I mean, I don't know if he and Shinonome got together in the end. But anyways, I'm gonna put him here as a rank B, because while he is a very important character and he's a really, you know, he's a great guy, pragmatic fits very well, someone oriented to practical and realistic objectives. Yeah, so he was always saying like, don't let his emotions get in the way and stuff like that. But I feel like if we saw more emotions for him, I personally would be more attached to him. And, you know, I didn't really get super attached to Goto, although I think he is a, you know, he fills his role very well. Okay, Juro Kurabe, I'm going to assume here. Juro, he's cool. Yeah, Juro's cool. I'm gonna be very harsh on this tier list, by the way. I could easily put all of the 13 pilots plus Okino in rank S. But I'm going to... Are we not supposed to spoil the game? I mean... No, we can talk about it. I mean, Vince is here. And if he's really worried about it, then he can leave. I guess it would be kind of silly to lock off all the conversation about the game we just finished because of that. But yeah. I'm thinking you have no idea what happened anyway. It's all right. None of us do. None of us really do. Okay. Oh, thank you, Shimrai. You guys know how protective I am of all of you guys and getting spoiled for games. Like, I'm very protective of your guys' playthroughs of these games. So don't mind me. Okay, Juro Karabe. You know, he's all right. I think he's a B for me as well. I know he's like supposed to be the main protagonist, but the personality that Karabe made for him was a little bit bland. I mean, it would be a high B. But you know, like he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Juro's a nice guy. Maybe, gosh, am I gonna have any B's? I think I'm putting my, A's? I think I'm putting my A's in B here. I think these are actually B's. I feel like I'm gonna have a bunch of S's, a bunch of B's, and no A's if I think about it like this. Yeah. Okay, I'm bumping them up to A. Yeah, okay. So, Shinonome would be the B character for me. The actual B character. Because just like Juro, like they kind of got messed up in the brain, you know? Shinonome even more so. I was probably more frustrated with her than anything else, but it's not her fault that she kept losing her memories, but because she kept losing her memories, I just found her story, like playing through her story and just watching her interactions with the other characters a little bit frustrating. Do you guys feel me a little bit? Does anybody feel me on that? I'm not trying to speak bad on her because all the pilots are amazing, but she's not an S rank for me, you know? Juro Izumi of 2 loops ago. 426. Oh man, guys, this is my first time doing a tier list. This is hard. Why is this so hard? We saw him a lot during this game, even though we didn't realize that we were seeing him at first. He was Fluffy. He was Kyutashiba. And you know, the Erika Iba android. Very interesting. He was just trying really hard to make things work, even if it meant killing everybody from the 1 loop ago. That didn't work. I like his character though. I do like his character. He's very interesting. I like how prominent he was in the story, even though we didn't realize it at first. I did like that. I don't know where he is though. He's here or here? A or B? I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B. But I kind of think he might be A. He's like in between, you know? We should have done a persona tier list. I know. We should have. We should have. Okay, so I'll put him in B for now. Maybe we'll switch it up. Sekigahara. Sekigahara. I like Sekigahara. I like him, but I don't love him. He's an A. I think he is also an A. Like I said, I'm being very harsh. I'm trying to be harsh because I don't want to put everybody at the top. Sekigahara is a really cool dude, you know? He's a cool guy. I don't know. Yeah, A Sekigahara is A. Yes. Okay, Wajima, he's a D. Why? Because his hair looks like a dick. So he's a D. Also, his character sucks. Like, he's just lame. Sorry, you just got beat up over and over. Just trying to cause trouble. Just a punk. Ogata's hair doesn't look like a dick. It looks more like a tongue. Maybe. I don't know. If we have to assign a body part to his hair. It's not... There's the head of the penis. Guys. He is limp dick. That is right. And he tried to do something with Iori. Yeah, what a scumbag. Okay. Right here. Tomi Kisaragi. So, when we first started playing this game, I wasn't really too keen on her because her personality just seems a little bit snobby. And just kind of... She's not... Like, at first, like, you just don't really know what to think of her, right? But she definitely grew on me a lot. And I actually love her, like, spunky attitude. Well, I don't know. Spunky is how I would describe Yuki. But she definitely has some spice to her. Tomi does. Is she an S? Is she an S? She is. She's just adorable. She's fucking adorable. Her glasses, her little braids, and she's just, I just can't. She's gotta be an S. Okay, Shu Amiguchi. Shu was one of my favorite characters at the start of this game. Like, when we did all the prologues, he was probably my favorite. And the other characters really grew on me a lot. And also became my favorites. But, from like the prologues, I fell in love with Natsuno and Shu Amiguchi. I would need to put Shu as an A, S. I think he's an S. I think he's an S for me. I don't know. He makes me laugh. Hey, Yuki-chan. I think he's a fun character, even though he's a little bit of a player. I mean, he's a little bit of a player, but I like... What do you guys think about him? You guys like him? Okay. Tamao Kurabe. I'm guessing this is the Tamao Kurabe from our loop. Wait. No. This is the Tamao Kurabe from one loop ago. Right? The Tamao AI from one loop ago. She's a C for me. Yeah, we never see the one from our loop. She's a C for me because there's just not enough. I mean, she just didn't really do anything for me. She was just kind of there. She was just kind of there. I don't know. I just have no attachment towards this character, personally. Morimura. Chihiro Morimura. Morimura Sensei. The good news about spoilers is even if you hear any, you still won't know what the fuck is going on, so it won't matter. Okay. Morimura. I think she's also a C for me. I mean, I could put her in a B for boobs, but I'm gonna say it's a C. Or is she a B? It's in between here. It's in between here. I mean, like I feel like she's in between. I feel like she's in between because I don't think I like her as much as Juro. But I don't think I like her. I think I like her definitely more so than Tamao. So that's kind of tough. We'll put her as a C for now. Maybe we'll change her. But I didn't trust her for like most of the game. And I just always I just didn't trust her. So I was very like leery of this character for a long way. Okay, Tetsuya Ida. Okay, that goes without saying. Yeah, this guy just bad vibes. Just even before we knew like the stuff that he did and was trying to do, I just got really weird vibes when we first saw him. The flashback of him talking to the Tomi of one loop ago about like he was her biggest fan, and I don't remember what he said, but he just came off as such like a obsessive stalker, and he is obsessive to the point that he was like just doing a bunch of fucked up shit. So he's a D. Kyuta Shiba. Kyuta Shiba. What? I didn't turn alerts back on. I meant to do that. Replay.
Stop this nonsense.
Wait, did I play that one already? I think I did. Oh, I played it again. Thank you again, Lemon, for the bits. Okay, I thought I missed a sub for a second. Alrighty. Oh yeah, Ida is he was definitely a tier 3 sub for Tomi, and also asking about her OnlyFans, Is that kind of guy. Kyuta Shiba. He's I mean, I kind of view it's kind of hard for me to separate Juro Izumi and Kyuta Shiba and Fluffy. So I think he's a B as well. Oh, hi, Daryl. No tales of Arise yet. You felt slightly bad for Ida? at me. I don't know. Miura. Keitaro Miura. I don't know why, but I really like this guy. A lot. He's an S rank for me. I have to put Miura as an S rank. I don't know if it was Miura himself, but I think just like Natsuno and Miura together, I really liked their relationship with each other, and I was just like rooting for them the whole time. And maybe that's why he's an S more than anything else. But yeah, he's just like all the iterations of Miura too. Like, I don't know, they're just good guys. They're just good guys. Like Miura. Okay, this one, Chihiro. Professor Morimura. Professor Morimura. Well, first of all, she killed Morimura Sensei. She redeemed herself in the end, but you know, she's okay. She's a C. She has a gun, S tier. I mean, we all have guns, right? Okay, BJ. S plus. I love BJ. BJ is great. And I don't think I really need to say more about that. Because you guys know. You guys know. Out of context? What? What? Oh. Guys! This Bono's gonna come in here. What did you say? Look, guys. I can't get enough BJ. I grew super attached to this little alien robot thing. And he just wanted to protect Natsuno. He wanted to save everybody. And he's just the sweetest little thing. So he's an S rank. Okino. Okino. See, I'm trying to avoid putting everybody in S. I'm trying to avoid it, but Okino, I always liked Okino. But I feel like during the last portions of the game, he might have went from an A rank to an S. Like, I love his interactions with Hijiyama. I love how he teases Hijiyama, and that's great. But, oh man, this is tough. I think he's like barely on the edge. I'm gonna put him in A, but he's like almost there. S rank him already? You know you want to? I don't know. It's so tough. So tough. Yeah, you're right. He's an S. Okay, fine. This is gonna get a little cluttered up here. It's gonna get a little bit crowded. But that's all right. We're all friends, right? We're all family. The fact that Okino 2 loops ago saved Morimura and Juro before himself. Yeah. I mean, Okino's amazing, right? But it's still in his DNA, right? You know? I mean, like, a lot of these characters are very similar to their previous loops, but some of them are not. So it's kind of hard to say that this Okino would be like the same as the Okino of 2 loops ago, because like Shu and Tetsuya Ida are completely different. I feel like all the Miuras have very similar you know, goals and morals and things like that. And yeah. So, but anyways, I do like Hijama and Okino are beyond married because what Brando. What is this? Resub button? Thank you for the 40 months, Brando. Welcome back for 40 months. We just finished 13 Sentinels a little while ago. We're working on this tier list. It's looking all right so far. Trying not to put everybody in the S rank, but it's hard. It's hard. It's tough. Hope you're doing well though. Hope school's going well. Yeah, we finally finished it. It's so good. Oh, you gotta play it. You have to play it. You gotta play it. Okay, Natsuno Minami. Well, she's definitely an S rank as well. Easy. She's one of my favorites since the very beginning. Her upbeat personality and her geekiness and, you know, wanting to be in like inside an actual sci-fi movie kind of deal. And then, you know, her relationship with BJ, and she's just great. She's great, so she's gonna go up there. This guy, I don't even remember his name. He's a C. I mean, he really didn't do much. He was a cool guy. I mean, he's a good guy. He's not bad. But, yeah, I don't even remember his name. I don't even remember his name. Onishi? What's the next game I'm playing? Little Nightmares 2? Okay, Miyuki Inaba. She got weird at the end. Like, I really liked her, but then she got all you know, schmoozy with Tetsuya Ida, so I think that really weirded me out. I didn't really like that. I just felt betrayed. Honestly, I felt betrayed that she would, like, maybe I'm missing something. But I don't know, man. That rubbed me the wrong way, that ending part there with them, with those two. I was like, she doesn't need him. She's better off without him. He's just, I don't know, man. He tried to replace our Tomi with this Tomi, and it's just like, I don't like it. Morality pet? Morality pet. What does that mean? She was still in love with Ida even when she knew all the bad things he did. Yeah, I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, she was all independent and like, I'm, you know, you can't do this. It's not right. And then in the end, she was just like, oh, Ida. And I was just like, she's like a whole different person. I don't know. It grossed me out. So I'm gonna put her, because of that, I think I gotta bump her down to a C. I'm sorry. She would have probably been a B otherwise. She's pretty cool, you know? But I gotta bump her to a C for that. You feel like for the sake of love, they kind of made some very weird relationship decisions. Like, I like how they went full force with the romance, right? Like, everybody kind of found somebody, not everybody, but I feel like they didn't need to go there with those two. I feel like it would have been better off if they didn't. You would put her to D? I mean, she helped us. And I felt sorry for her. But because of the situation that she was in, I don't think I can put her to D. I can't fault her completely. She's not down here with Wajima and Ida. She's just up here. Okay, Yuki-chan. Of course, she's an S rank. S rank for Yuki. Oh god. So many S ranks. But all these characters are so good. Like, I feel like I almost want to put Sekigahara up here too. But he can hang out with Jiro and Goto, you know? Her song, yeah. Welcome back, Vince. Most of them are the ladies. In my S rank? I think that's a pretty balanced here. It's pretty balanced. But is it gonna stay balanced? Sekigahara's S tier in your heart. Okino counts too as one of the ladies. He counts for both sides. Yuki just has all the spunk, all the personality, and I love her devotion to Natsuno. I absolutely loved her devotion to Natsuno. And because she can kick some ass, she's an S rank. Iori, we were talking about this a little bit. I think last stream we were talking about how Iori, her character is a little bit bland. Was a little bit bland for me as well. It was just kind of a very basic. She's a schoolgirl. She goes, you know, and hangs out with her friends and gets snacks. You know, they go and get some food and talk about boys and stuff, and then she's like in love with this guy who's like, but I'm supposed to kill you. She's like, it's all right. I don't hate her, but she's definitely not like up here in the S rank. She's more of she is more of a, I don't know if she's down to a B. But I don't know if she's an A. She's like in the middle. Let me think. I did love her scene when she got into the Sentinel. That was my favorite. I think she's gonna sit here in the B. Okay. I might do some rearranging after we're done. I don't know if that's allowed on tier lists, but I'm making it allowed. Okay. Mr. Yakisoba Pan himself. This is a tough one. Where do we put Takatoshi Hijiyama? I'm not sure where he goes. Just kidding. S rank, easy. S rank. Yeah, Hijiyama is great. He knows what he loves, and he loves it with all his heart. How can I say no to that? He loves his food, and I love my food. Put him next to Okino. Can I do that? Oh, okay, wait. Then do that. And to do that. Oh my gosh, I need to surround Natsuno with all three of these people. How? I can't do it. I gotta put BJ there, but I gotta put Mira there. But I gotta put Yuki there next to Natsuno. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. Natsuno has too much love around her. She does. He knows what he loves. Well, I mean, he knows that he loves Yakisoba-pan, and he's just in denial about Okino, okay? But deep down, he knows. Nenji Ogata. It's interesting how both Nenji and Tomi, at first, I thought that I wasn't really going to care for their characters, and then they became two of my favorite characters. So he's definitely an S rank. He tries to have the tough I love the characters that have a tough exterior, but they are, you know, just the sweetest thing deep down inside. You know, it's like he beats up Wajima, right? But like otherwise he wouldn't hurt a fly, you know? He would be the one to gently like put it outside so it can fly and be free. Some people in my YouTube comments were mentioning about when Nenji was stranded with Tomi and Miwako, and then he found 2 drinks, and I think I hope I'm getting this right, but he found like 2 soda cans or whatever, and he gave it to both of the girls, and he said, "Oh, I don't like sweets." But people were saying that it was just showing how, you know, caring he is and putting the girls first, even though he probably really would have loved to drink one of those sodas. And so that they wouldn't feel bad drinking it, he just like pretended that he didn't really care for it. Oh, and he got a cute handkerchief. Yeah. He had the guts to confess the woman he loves. Oh yeah, he did it in front of everyone. He was like, that's how they do it in movies. And Jiro was like, I thought it was cool. That was one of my favorite parts of the whole game. Okay, Fluffy is gonna be also a B. He's just Jiro Izumi in all his iterations are a B. Probably, I don't know. Fluffy was a little bit annoying, but like he was cool in the end, you know? I know they're the same, but in this tier list they're separate because they do have like different. He I don't know, he expresses himself differently when he's in, you know, when he's being cute to Shiba, or when he's being Fluffy, or when he's being himself. But then if you take, I don't know, like it's kind of a different personality, but when Shiba and when Fluffy were talking, like after we figured out that they were both Jiro Izumi, I was listening to their dialogue, but I was imagining it in my mind as Jiro Kurabe, and like I didn't feel like anything that they said felt out of place. It's just like their inflection was different, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like I could envision Jiro saying all those things. That probably made no sense. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Forget it. But like take Kyuta's dialogue and just read it to yourself in Jiro's voice. Like, oh yeah, is Juro. He could say that. Just not in that upbeat way. So to me, they're like all the same. They're kind of all the same. And lastly, Megumi Yakushiji. She has gotta be a B. I feel like Mystery might be a little bit upset about that choice, but I did not really fall in love with this character as much as I did the others. Now, to be clear, anyone in S, A, and B, I love them. Okay? But just not as much. These, just not as much as these. Does that make sense? Stalker and shooting people at orders of a talking cat. I mean, I could definitely get where she's coming from, you know? With Juro and stuff. Like, wouldn't you want to bring back your lover, you know? If you could? If somebody told you that they could do it? Wouldn't you be in denial that that person is gone? You know? Hi, George of the Jungles. Okay, do we want to keep it like it is? Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. I don't think I want to move anybody. I think that's pretty much how I feel. And I'm proud of myself for not putting everybody in S rank because I really wanted to. I know your guys' tier list would be a little bit different, but I'd say this is pretty good for me. Pretty good. And that's it. You would rank Megumi higher? Yeah. I mean, when I look at this, it's kind of tough because, like, I would definitely put Megumi higher than Shinonome, for example. But then, would I move her down? Would I move her up? Or would I just leave them and just realize that not everybody in the same rank are going to be equal, on equal footing, you know? You're gonna make time to see the rest of the playthrough on YouTube? Enjoy it. Enjoy. What time is it? 7:44? Oh, we need to read the... Okay, let's read the Q&A. Okay, this is a spoiler Q&A with George Kamitani. So who is George Kamitani? Kamitani. You put Ida higher? You enjoy creepy antagonists? All right, Vince. Have a good night. So he's the game director. Okay. Doesn't this mean Yakushiji fell in love with a guy 3 times older than her? No, Yakushiji was in love with the Juro Izumi she fell in love with was from the same loop as her, but had his memories rewritten at some point during that loop. Does that make sense? Yes, Vince, I look forward to when you do play it. Okay, so Q&A with the game director George Kamitani. Okay. It contains major spoilers. Good. That's what we want. The relationship between Goto Renya and Shinonome Ryoko. The first question was regarding the relationship between Goto Renya and Shinonome Ryoko. Kamitani says that their relationship post-ending is left to the player's imagination and thus has infinite possibilities. As for their relationship before the beginning of the story, he reveals part of the plot that did not make it into the game. That Shinonome was the one who initiated the relationship with Goto as a way to get her parents to stop trying to separate her from Sekigahara, whom she saw as a little brother, and also the one to break off the relationship with Goto since once she achieved her goal. So she was just using him. Goto was not interested in romance, but in Ryoko's actions because he could not understand them and thus deemed them interesting. These two characters, man. So she was just using him, but he didn't get offended or hurt by that. He was just amused. That checks out. That checks out. Okay, the relationship between the characters' bodies and the resets in the simulation and the passage of time. The next question was regarding the relationship between the characters' bodies and the resets in the simulation. Asking if the time experienced by characters in the simulation is real or simulated. Kamitani says that the simulation is entirely in real time and that each time the simulation is reset, the clones are broken down by nanomachines and remade. Yeah, that makes sense because I was questioning it for a little bit until I thought about the fact that like the loops last 16 years and their bodies are 16-year-old bodies inside the pods. So like I was wondering, you know, if it was like the same body, but it wouldn't make sense because then it would age, you know? Like past 16 years. So one loop, one body. Loop reset, new body. Hijiyama and other food. The third question asked what Hijiyama's reaction would have been to eating Hamburg steak. Kamitani wrote actual lines for this, which were performed live on stage by Ishii. It also revealed that the conclusion to Miura and Hijiyama's argument over yakisoba pan and Hamburg steak would have been them eating hamburgers, with Hijiyama proclaiming that America is indeed a fearsome country. Oh. Yes. And his mind is blown all over again. Creating the characters. The fourth question asked which characters were easy or hard to conceive. Kamitani found Kurabe's story the hardest to write, as he started on it first, back when the game's system itself was not fleshed out yet. Shinonome's was also hard for him because he also handled the script to depict changes in her state according to how much medicine she takes, and managing Takamiya's keywords and Ogata's trains were tough as well. Managing Takamiya's keywords? What do they mean by Yuki's keywords? And Ogata's trains were tough as well. Amiguchi's story went the smoothest, and Kamitani was worried that Hijiyama's skipped too much. He also says that writing Yakushichi's story left him in a bleak mood, and then he had the most fun with the talking cat Fluffy and Kurabe's friend Shiba. The keywords are the thought clouds. Oh, so he had trouble with her thought clouds? Hi, Slim! Why was that cut? They had to. They had to. They probably, you know, chose to put something else in the game over that. They just had to make a decision, I would assume. Okay, Ida's betrayal in 2188. The fifth question asked for details on Ida's betrayal of Shinonome in 2188. Kamitani said that Ida is portrayed with 3 personalities in the game. as the adult Ida who will do anything to accomplish his goals, as the younger Amiguchi who seems to flirt but is actually nice, and as the 2188 version of Ida who combines the worst aspects of the other two personalities, competent but a playboy who can be cruel. Kamitani says that at the end, with the survivors killing each other, Shinonami might have despaired and asked Ida to commit suicide alongside her, and that Ida would not have agreed to it. His last words to her were probably horrible ones, and Kamitani said that it is hard to imagine how she would have felt after that, left alone as the last surviving human. Do we know who the last surviving... Was she the last surviving one? Or are they saying if? If she did... I don't know. She was the last one. I'm doing good, Slim. We finished 13 Sentinels, and Friday we're gonna start Little Nightmares 2. You played that one, right, Slim? Did you play that one? How are you doing, Slim? The nanomachine disaster. The 6th question asks for details on the nanomachines that destroyed mankind on Earth, and whether there is any danger to the nanomachines used in the clones. Kamitani said that Earth was destroyed by aggressive nanomachines emulating the processes of viruses and evolving faster than countermeasures could be taken, which spread like a plague. As for the nanomachines used in the clones, Kamitani said that these were necessary for the ARC project's final phase, and like the internet or energy, they are no more than a tool, meaning that it is up to how they are used. Kamitani also points out that he based the name of the interlocutor nanomachines on the interlocutor device from the 1955 sci-fi movie This Island Earth, and that the universal control gets its name from the Takemiya Keiko manga Toward the Terra. The nanomachines used in the clones were necessary for the final phase. Were the nanomachines what allowed them to be in the simulation, right? Okay. Okay, the simulated dreams. The 7th question asks where the simulation gets its personality data for the 6 million simulated humans, and Kamitani said they come from data created by the original Kurabe Tamao. The previous Hijiyama. The 8th question asks, what happened to the AI made from the previous Hijiyama, which Ida says was installed into one of the Sentinels? Kamitani says that there was supposed to be a scene with the death of the AI Hijiyama, which had to be cut, and that it was installed in Sentinel 19, which was used by Miura in the final battle. The Hijiyama AI was going to have been unstable, with parts of its personality and memory missing, and would have at the end asked Okino to delete him and protect Miura. And this last wish would be what led to Miura using Sentinel 19 in this loop. Ah. Okay. That is sad. Yakushiji's cooking skills. The 9th question asks about Yakushiji's cooking skills, and if she was good at it to begin with, or if she got better after meeting Izumi in 2025. Kamitani says that Yakushiji was raised by a single mother who prioritized her career, leaving Yakushiji to handle household chores on her own, which included cooking. Okino's personality. The 10th question asks for the reasons behind Okino's cynical personality. Kamitani says that Okino from 2188 is a designer baby born as part of a government population adjustment policy. A designer baby born as a part of a government population adjustment policy. First raised by foster parents and then sent to a facility where he was subjected to character education meant to make him work for the good of the world, and the rebound from this is what led to his current personality. Kamitani also says that this was also inspired by manga by Takemiya Keiko. Okay, so he was raised to fulfill a certain purpose, to be a model citizen, and he wasn't down for that, so that made him have a cynical viewpoint of the world. Okay, Ogata Kengo's plan. The 11th question asks why Ogata Nenji's father Kengo was trying to have his consciousness implanted into a clone of his son instead of a clone of himself, given how since he was able to have an AI of himself created. It should have been possible to have his wait, I need to start over because none of that went into my brain. I started thinking about something else completely. Okay, he was trying to have his consciousness implanted into a clone of his son instead of a clone of himself. Given how since he was able to have an AI of himself created, it should have been possible to have his genetic information saved as well. Kamitani says that this is because Ogata Kengo did not in fact become an AI of his own accord, and that Morimura made the AI after his passing. The AI then later plotted taking over Nenji's body in the ARC project. Ogata Kengo's body and genetic data were no longer available at this point. So why was he trying to implant in Nenji instead of a clone of himself? Because a clone of himself didn't exist? Or was there a different reason? Okay. His body and genetic data were no longer available at this point. Okay. They didn't have his DNA. Okay. Why the Universal Control ignores droids and clones. The 12th question asks why the Universal Control does not erase droids and clones when they move to other sectors. Kamitani says that this is because the Universal Control is made to not have control over special items created by the staff. AIs that have moved to Sector 0 are perceived as being created by staff, and the droids are created with faked staff IDs, allowing them to operate outside of the Universal Control's boundaries. Why Yakisoba Pan? Why not? The 13th question asks why yakisoba pan was chosen to be Hijiyama's favorite food. Initially, Hijiyama was created with two characters in mind. Hijikata Toshizo from the manga Totemo Hijikata-kun by Suzumi Iwayu, and Kabamaru from the manga Igano Kabamaru by Azuki Yu. Hijiyama's favorite food was initially going to be yakisoba like Kabamaru's, but the game system made it so that it had to be food that could be eaten with one hand, which resulted in it being changed to yakisoba pan. Kamitani also says that lately people have taken to giving him yakisoba pan and that he wishes he had made it something fancier that he cannot afford on his own. That's funny. Shinnonome's post-ending. The 14th and final question laments Shinnonome's fate and asks if she still loves Ida after the ending. Kamitani says that after being scolded by Inaba, Ida finally repents, and that the restoration of the sectors is part of his penance. He repents? The restoration of the sectors is part of his penance. Oh. So he was restoring all 5 sectors in the simulation. Amiguchi also has the memories of what happened with Shinonome and Ida and pities her, but Shinonome, who is strong and tries to resolve everything on her own, does not actually need any of this. Kamitani says that with the great changes to their lives and the passage of time, he does not think that Shinonome, who has such a great driving force, would dwell over the past too long. That's fair. Fair enough. No questions about A's mental health. So what question would you ask specifically? The scene where he refuses to become an AI because he hates himself. Oh, that made him one of your favorites. Oh, man. That was it. That was the game. That was the game. There's a lot more questions in a Reddit post. I'm definitely gonna be looking into more stuff about this game. Probably gonna be looking into the post-game battles and stuff on my own time, maybe just for fun, if I find the time to do so, which is already a super long shot. But I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Could S rank the other missions? Yeah, I'm sure I could definitely do that pretty easily now. You know, with given like, you know, a couple tries for some of them, but I mean, with all our upgrades and with my new knowledge of how the system works and everything, I think I could definitely S rank those missions as well. So I'm probably not done with this game, but we're done here on the stream for it. And I'm super glad I played it. I'm glad that you guys were here for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. I think I did a pretty good job putting everything together as we were getting the information for the most part. I think I did pretty good. And I just loved the way that this story was told. And just bravo. And we have to talk about the art style. Like, the art was beautiful. The voice acting was great. I'm sure the Japanese voices were superb as well, though I haven't heard it myself. The music, very good. I've been listening to some of the battle themes from start to finish, and when you're in the heat of battle, it kind of gets into the background because you're like trying to manage everything and not die and stuff. But the battle themes, like, they're so interesting because they just change so much throughout. Like, the progression of those themes is really cool. So if you haven't like really sat down and listened to one from start to finish, and they just get more like intense as time goes on, and it's super great. Hey Funk Squatch, how you doing? The characters were super lovable, as you know. I wanted to put them all in S rank pretty much. And the battle system was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. It was simple on the surface, but it had a lot of complexities that made it interesting and engaging all the way to the end. So yeah, thank you guys again. It's sad to move on. It's sad to move on. I didn't want it to end. I was like crying because it was ending, you know? I was crying because it was ending and I didn't want it to. That's it. Thank you guys. Again, appreciate it. No problem, Fluffy. No problem. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. You didn't want Kina to attend? Oh, you finished Kina? Bye, Kay. Thank you for being here. It's always great to see you, my friend. Amazing game. Oh, man. Maybe I'll give that one a shot at some point. Thank you, David. Thank you. You guys are great. So I'm gonna take tomorrow off. Just to get, you know, well, for one, to give my mind a rest and to get caught up on some things that I need to do. And then we'll just come back on Friday and we'll start the next game, which is going to be Little Nightmares. It'll probably take like two or 2.5 streams. And then after that, we're going to play the medium. So we got a couple spooky themed games for October. Unfortunately, because of this stupid move, October's like halfway over before we start the spooky games, but at least we made it somewhat, you know? Thank you, Bale, for putting them links in the chat. You haven't played Little Nightmares 2 yet, Slim? What? You had all this chance. You had this whole opportunity. That's all right. That's all right. You enjoy Far Cry 6, Slim. Would I like to play Silent Hill? Not this year, but probably someday I would like to give that series a shot. You hope the guy that sold my old house falls off a cliff? Wow. I mean, it was scary at first and it was pretty upsetting, and it would have been nice if we were moving on our own terms, but in the end, we're in a great place right now, and hopefully we won't regret buying this place. I mean, the housing market is a very complicated beast that I will not try to understand. But I know it has its ups and downs, but as of right now, Osbando and I are very happy in this place, so that's good. Yeah, we were renting. We were renting a place for about 6 years, a house. And the owners decided that they didn't want us to be there anymore. They said that they're moving immediate family in. But that might not be true. They might just want to sell it or put it back on the market for a higher price. Who knows? But yeah, we had to leave. We had 60 days. But we managed to get this place. His name is Husbando. It's on his birth certificate. Something like that happened to you and your family years ago? Yeah, so the nice thing about this is we probably won't have anybody telling us we have to leave our house. So that's good. Yes. It's like we could have rented another house, and that we almost had to do that, like if we couldn't find a house to buy. So we got super lucky. But if we had to rent again, then who knows how long we'd be able to stay there before those people were like, all All right, get out. So it's nice to have that security, knowing that if you do move, hopefully it'll be on our terms and not someone else's. Unless something catastrophic happens, like we go bankrupt or something for some reason. But yeah. Where you live, rent is really expensive. Yeah, I live in California, so it's very expensive here. What, Slim? Why are you yelling my name? What? What did I do? Is my new streaming setup all fully arranged? No. Don't talk stupid. Oh, about getting bankrupt or something? Like, well, it's just because I was telling Husbando, like, you know, oh, now we have security, we'll never have to leave. And he's like, well, never say never, you know? So, I mean, he's right. He's right. It's cheaper to live in nearly every state. Than California. I'll be a celebrity in no time. Can I be a celebrity without being a celebrity? Like, can I be a famous Twitch streamer / YouTuber, but without all the negativity that comes with it? That'd be great. But then I have to live in Florida. Oh, Florida's a giant keeper, so it's sort of cheap there. Wait, what? Is Florida kind of like Wajima's hair? That's a big old dick? Is that what you're saying? So if we became homeless, you would take Mochi in. Is that what you're saying, Slim? Oh, thanks. It's America's wing. Bill Murray said if you have the choice of being rich and famous or just being rich, choose just being rich. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I would love to be able to, like, it would be cool if I could make this my job. But you said peeper, you said nothing of big old dick. Yucky. Oh yeah, the gas prices in Cali, yes, they're crazy. But yeah, it would be nice if I could, like, make a living off of doing this and not have to, you know, go to work at some company for 40 hours a week and just be so tired afterwards. But at the same time, these popular streamers, man, people just look at their every move and scrutinize them. It's awful, honestly. It's awful. It's kind of nice being under the radar, you know? It's kind of nice being that unknown streamer. You wish you lived in California? It's hot here. And there's no rain. On the other hand, we know how much they make now. Yeah. They make millions of dollars if they're like the top 0.00001%. And they make not even minimum wage if they're everybody else. Hey, Condre. Yes, Condre, you did. You did. Also think of the poor mods. I don't ask much of you guys. Is it crazy hot? When you went to... where? It gets in the... I mean, depends. It depends on... where in California you're at. Some areas have a lot milder weather as far as the heat. One nice thing about California heat is that it's not humid. It's not humid at all. So that's one thing that we have going for us. But like where I live, it gets to be like 100 degrees multiple times. Like for weeks. For weeks and weeks. Days and days. San Diego was amazing. Yeah, Southern California, they have earthquakes, but I think it doesn't get as hot down there. The humidity keeps you young. Makes your hair frizzy. You went to Florida once and it wasn't that hot. You're assuming it's the same as in California? I don't know. I've never been to Florida. I don't really know what their weather's like. I think they have more extreme weather than we do, because we don't really get, like, our winters don't get very cold. Our spring season doesn't get very rainy. Florida is hot as shit, but doesn't it get cold as well? Like, doesn't the winter get cold? I mean, they have to deal with hurricanes. It's a big ass swamp peeper. Okay, Funk. Now who's being gross? Now who's being gross? It does get cold? Yeah, it doesn't really get cold here. Like, it doesn't snow. Bye, Vic. Have a good night. You consider summer a season to be survived, not enjoyed. California's fine for me because I enjoy the heat. I don't like cold. But I do wish there were more rain here. I do wish there was more rain here. You would like to go to the US someday, but to someplace cold? Well, I know Slim has snow where he's at. No snow. No, I mean you can find snow if you go high up enough into the mountains. But unless you're high up in the mountains, you will never see snow. Yeah. All right. It's 8:20. I'm gonna go convene with Husbando and we're gonna have some leftovers from last night's dinner and just relax for the rest of the evening. So I hope you guys will return on Friday for Little Nightmares 2. At least to say a quick hi. I'd love to see you guys. And another big applause for 13 Sentinels. Took us a while to get through it because we had to take a 3-week break during that move, but we did it. We did it, and I'm excited to play some more games, and I'm super glad I played it. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.